Has there been any movement on the docks?
Not since last night. All shipments in and out of the Corinthos warehouse have been suspended while the police investigate the ambush.
Well, it's only a matter of time before Sonny retaliates. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. You call a meeting of the men, increase security around the estate, and you tell them if anybody comes within a mile of this place, you take them out, no questions, kill them.
There is no way in hell you are going to force me into a mob war.
I give the orders around here, not Trevor. You don't touch anyone unless I tell you to. Yes, sir.
Get out!
John, with your father gone, Sonny thinks that it's business as usual. We sent him a clear-cut message that he doesn't control Port Charles anymore.
This just wasn't about Sonny last night. You were trying to manipulate me, and it stops now.
John, don't get paranoid on me. We agreed to do this.
We didn't agree to anything.
Look, until you learn how to conduct business the way your father did, we're going to run things together.
This isn't just about business for you. It's personal. You took my hand in that raid last night to work your twisted vendetta against Sonny.
Look, if we hadn't have acted, Sonny would have.
I could have brokered a truce if you just would have stayed out of it.
You could have brokered diddly. I offered Sonny a truce days ago, and he turned it down. You know why? Because he wants to control the shipping lanes on the eastern seaboard. And if you get in his way, he's going to take you out. So we better get him first. This is commerce, I swear. Pure and simple. Port Charles has become the gateway to the northeastern corridor. And if we let Sonny and Jason control the waterfront, we're not going to be able to move product.
I heard you give the same speech to my father. About a day after Kate Howard moved to town and Sonny was helping her out. I'm not going to let you destroy everything my father built so you can get back at Sonny Corinthos for stealing your girlfriend.
Your father built this organization. But I maintained it, and I grew it for years. All that time you didn't want to know your father, and you didn't want to have anything to do with him. Now, I promised you that I'm going to teach you the ropes, but we got a war here.
There isn't going to be a war. We're going to compromise with Sonny Corinthos. I'm going to meet with Sonny and work out a deal that will allow us to use the Corinthos Morgan piers at a shared profit. In exchange, I'll offer to keep the peace.
Shared profit? Are you kidding me? What do you think we're running here, a commune? All you gotta know is that Sonny and Jason know that you killed 3 men and you stole nearly $1 million worth of product. You get on there and talk to them, they're gonna kill you before you open your mouth.
You've been using my father's name for years to hide behind your own agenda, and Sonny knows it. Last night was no different.
Come on, go ahead. Be my guest, Johnny. Go ahead. Whine to Sonny. It's all Trevor's fault. It's all his fault. You know what he's going to think about you? That you are nothing but weak.
Detective Spencer's here.
I'm in.
What can we do for you, Detective?
They were shooting on the docks last night. You're wanted downtown for questioning.
Go ahead, I'll meet you there.
Don't. We can do this more efficiently without your counsel.
Lulu Spencer's here to see Mr. Zakara.
Oh, send her in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was here to see Johnny.
Oh, he stepped out. But is there anything I can help you with?
No, I don't think so.
Must have been really important for you to come all this way.
I just came by to thank Johnny for driving us to the hospital and update him on my dad's progress. He left before we knew anything.
Well, I actually stayed there for quite a while with me after he dropped you off.
He did?
Yeah, I had a guard follow him.
Huh, yeah, I didn't see him.
Well, that's because you're probably with your father. Anyway, you can tell him yourself. Or I can pass the message on.
Well, I'm sure you'll see Johnny before I do.
I thought that you talked really often.
I don't think my boyfriend would like that very much.
I can understand that. John has gotten into trouble lately. Some really iffy situations.
What happened?
Right now, He's down at the Port Charles police station. They're questioning him about a triple homicide. It's probably better that you keep your distance.
This is convenient. The two men who would know what went down last night, the docs were both here in the same room. Who wants to go first? Jason? Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's go.
Take him in there. I'm done with Morgan.
You know, that was some look that Morgan gave you. I'm guessing that he knows you were the guy who jumped the ship. I hope you're ready for the fallout because you just started a mob war.
Yeah.
Hi.
If you're looking for Spinelli,
Actually, I came to see you. I probably should have called or something first.
No, come in. What's going on?
I know that this is none of my business, but will you please still hear me out? Johnny Zakara is being questioned by the cops about the shooting, but he had nothing to do with it.
What do you know about this?
Nothing, but I do know Johnny. And he may be messed up because of his psycho father, but he had nothing to do with what happened on the docks.
Yeah, you're right. It's none of your business.
Sonny, maybe if you talk to
Okay,
him.
listen. Johnny chose to take over his father's business. It's up to him to deal with the consequences.
Three men were gunned down last night outside the Corinthos Morgan warehouse. Two were pronounced dead on the scene. The third died in surgery. According to several eyewitnesses, they were ambushed while waiting for a shipment. You want to tell me where you were around 9 o'clock?
Oh, of course not. Old Johnny boy here, you took a page out of Jason Morgan's book. The difference is you gave up your right to have an attorney present. That means we can keep you here as long as we want.
Or until he answers the question. Where were you last night around 9 o'clock?
General Hospital.
What were you doing there?
You went to see Lulu, didn't you? Didn't you? Spencer, you know what? I don't care who you are. You stay the hell away from my family. I'm not telling you again.
Your dad's down having tests. Oh, and someone left this for you at the desk? Thank you.
Who's that?
A note from Bobby. It's just...
Hey, are we okay?
You mean about before? I told you I didn't think that you were taking advantage.
All right, well, I want to be sure, Lulu, because I don't want there to be, anything left unsaid between us.
Well, we're okay.
Well, how about you let me make it up to you anyway? How about dinner tomorrow night, huh?
I can't. I promised Elizabeth that I would babysit for Cam and Jake.
John is determined to keep the peace with Corinthos. So, of all the people we know, who would be most likely to ensure that John sees this war through? Lulu, Spencer.
Not for nothing, boss, but no one can make Johnny do anything he doesn't want to do.
Well, unless he's given a proper motivation. So, I tell you what I've done. I wrote a letter to Lulu, presumably from Johnny, asking her to meet him down at the docks tomorrow night. She thinks that she's got a date, and Johnny thinks that he's going to meet Jason Morgan. Well, you're going to be waiting there for them, and when they show up...
You want me to take Johnny out?
Nah. Spare the kid, but kill the girl, and make it look like Corinthos ordered it.